struggling with the lessons of practical research too, aren't you? Well, don't worry, because I, Angel Blessed, together with my partners,
Emmanuel, Luis Adrian,
will help you with that. So our topic for today will be all about Lesson 4 in Practical Research, which is Non-Experimental Research. So the subtopics are first, definition of non-experimental research. Second, characteristics. Third, definition of survey research.
fourth, purposes of survey research, and fifth is planning a survey research.
6. Strengths of survey research. Lastly, technical principles and rules of survey research.
So let's start with the definition of non-experimental research. It is a way of finding out truths about a subject by describing the collected data about such subject and determining their relationships or connections with one another. Any treatment or condition is not involved in this type of research. There is a measuring of variables. Hence, once you do a non-experimental research, you deal with qualitative and quantitative data. Researchers can only observe the behaviors of their subjects in their own setting without manipulating any independent variables. They will just simply measure variables as they naturally occur. In short, non-experimental research is purely observational and the results to be purely descriptive. For example, conducting an interview to your school about the effects of social medias in their academic life with a number of 100 respondents. So let's move on to the next topic, which is the characteristics of non-experimental research. First, it is incapable of establishing cause-effect relationships. By itself, it is able if it takes place in a conjunction with other experimental and quasi-experimental research methods. It involves various ways of data analysis. These are primary, secondary, and meta-analysis. Primary is analysis of data collected by the researcher himself. It involves going directly to a source. Secondary, it is an examination of data collected by other people. It has already been compiled, gathered, published, and organized by other people. Last one is meta-analysis. It is analysis of data expressed numerically. It uses a systematic approach to statistically combine the findings of many studies on a topic into one study of the same topic. Lastly, it uses research method that are applicable in both quantitative and qualitative data. It collects data through survey, observations, historical studies, case studies, documentary analysis, and so on. So let's move on to the next topic, which is about definition of survey research. Many immediately come to think of survey research the moment they hear or read the expression non-experimental research. Survey research is the most used non-experimental research in the field of sociology, psychology, and humanities. Survey research is a method of research that aims at knowing what a big number of people think and feel about some sociological issues. Inquiries, investigations, and experiments also happen in this type of non-experimental research. But in terms of types and analysis of data, survey research follows a standard that is applicable to social sciences. The data it collects from these people serving as the representatives or informants explain or describes the society's thoughts, attitudes, and feelings towards environmental issues. Although survey research is a very old research technique that began in the period of ancient Egyptian rulers, Many still consider this as a very popular means in social inquiry. Usually used by researchers to study issues affecting a large population, survey research requires data gathering such as interview, questionnaire, online survey, and telephone interview that primarily consider the size of the group being studied. Here, the researchers selects a sample of respondents from a small or large population and provide the chosen subjects a formalized questionnaire.
So today I'm going to report about the purposes of survey research. First, to obtain information about people's opinion and feelings about an issue. So, as a researcher, we must obtain the information about on people's opinion and feelings so that we could understand their situation about an issue. 2. To identify present condition, needs, or problems of people in a short span of time. Of course, as a researcher, it is our duty to identify their condition, needs, or problems of people in a short span of time so that we could give them an answers for their problems. Third, to seek answers to social problems. So basically, we are doing a research so that we will know the issues that we are facing right now and provides answers to it. Fourth, to give school official pointers on curricular offerings, guidance and counseling services, teacher evaluation, and so on. So, as a researcher, you must choose a perfect respondents of your topic and it must be suitable for your research. Planning a survey research. First, explanation of the objectives clearly. The explanation of the objectives must be easy to understand and straight to the point of the topic. Second, formulation of research questions or hypotheses to predict relationship of variables. This refers to the process of developing specific inquiries or statements that aim to explore the possible relationship between variables in a research study. Third, determination of the exact kind of data referred to by the hypothesis or research questions. This involves the identifying the specific type of data that will be collected and analyzed to address the hypothesis or research questions. Fourth, assurance of the population or group of people in which the findings will be guided to. This refers to ensuring that the research findings are relevant and applicable to the specific population or group of people under study. It is important to consider the characteristics, demographics, and attributes of the population to ensure that the findings can be generalized and have value for that particular group. Fifth, finalization of the sampling method for selecting participants. Sampling refers to the process of selecting a subset of individuals from a larger population to participate in a research study. Finalizing the sampling method involves determining how the participants will be chosen, such as through random sampling, stratified sampling, convenient sampling, or other methods. It is crucial to select a sampling method that provides a representative and unbiased sample of the target population. 6. Identification of the method or instrument in collecting data. This step involves deciding on the specific method or instrument that will be used to collect data from the participants. This could include options such as questionnaires.